One of the things that I think we can all agree on is that teaching has become more difficult in the past few years. With TEA micromanaging many of the things we do, and oftentimes that even leading to increased micromanagement at the district level, teaching has certainly become a situation in which individuals can feel much more stress. This is Wes Hickey, Director of the School of Education at the University of Texas at Tyler, and in this Weekly 5 we want to talk about supporting the mental health and wellness of teachers. Now, the first thing we need to know is that 78%, so basically 4 out of 5 teachers express what they call overwhelming levels of stress. And we do know, based on research, that teacher stress is negatively correlated with student performance. And this makes sense. Students learn better when they are well connected with their teacher, and if a teacher's feeling a lot of stress, then that connection is going to be hurt in many ways. And so there's several things that we can do. And first, when you look at what teachers can do, is that there are very obvious things here. One is we need to get out, we've got to move our bodies, we've got to exercise, be yoga, Pilates, whatever you like to do, but exercise is going to be important to be able to control some of that stress. A lot of people meditate, pray, spiritual issues, that kind of thing has been proven to do that. But there's some other areas that I think on teachers that we have to make sure that we do. First of all, we prioritize what needs to be done and do the things that are the most important first. And sometimes those are the most difficult things. If we take care of that, I think that helps out everything else. And we have to demand balance. Sometimes we're just not going to finish things at the end of the day. And we have to spend time with our family. We have to spend time with ourselves and make sure that we are taking care of that most important thing in the classroom, which is us, the teacher. But there's other things that the campus can do. And what I'm talking about here is the principal or even like groups of individuals within the campus need to provide for some socialization. This is going to be important that you know the people around you, that you feel supported by the people around you. And so we need to find those times to be able to do that where we're not always on, that we can actually kind of relax and spend time with others. Principals need to go in and check on teachers' wellness. Just like the connection is real important between the student and the teacher, that connection is also important between the teacher and the principal. And the principal needs to be out there making sure they're checking to make sure that the teacher feels like they have what they need. And with that, by knowing that and having that connection, is that it increases that support. And we do know that teachers feel much more stress when classroom management issues are having difficulty there, when students are not scoring as well as they should on curriculum-based assessments or other areas. And we need to make sure that we recognize this and provide the support needed to help that teacher get to where they need to be. I can't tell you the number of times I've walked into a classroom and met with a teacher and said, listen, we don't really need to pretend right now that things are perfect. And when you do that, the teacher just breaks down crying and talks about how difficult things are. It should never get to that point. We've got to be aware of where our teachers stand and try to take care of them. And then with that, assist with balance. Sometimes you've got to talk to the teacher as the principal or as a leader on that campus. And if they're out of a line, if they're out of balance with what they need to be doing, you need to help restructure things so that you can help provide that balance back in their life. And that's going to be something important for not only their achievement there, but also their longevity and staying within the profession of teaching. And here at UT Tyler, let us know what we can do, and remember to inspire and educate, be architects of human potential.